There are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the visitor sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. These guys finally broke through with a much-needed win following 4 straight losses to begin the year. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans. The Seahawks offense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. And the one to watch is this man, their third-year wideout. And you wonder, what can he do for an encore, Charles, after the numbers that he put up a week ago?
That's a great question, because not only was he the talk of the NFL, he's talking the entire football world. You had little kids out there begging their parents for his jersey, wanting to be him, and put up those kind of numbers in the backyard. Now, look, I think he'll approach what he did last week. A 6 for over 100 yards. I think that's well within reach.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And space tough to come by there, as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now we're going to get a timeout here, as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Street. Go, Street. Go.
Operating from the gun. Bass working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
46-yard line.
The Seahawks at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. A nice throw by the Heisman Trophy winner. It's a 1st down.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
60 by.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Bengals 7-yard line.
Back to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile, because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on deep.
The Seahawks offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. Throwing to start the drive. Bass. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
At the 40.
Looking to throw. Bass. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
For a Seahawks. 1st down.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Bass setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Complete to Kenneth Walker. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bass. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, Crash. Crack all 80. Go.
Back to throw. Bass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. And he's got it. caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen.
Home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers.
Come on, come on.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Bass.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 14. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Second and long. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
At the 25-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Back to throw. Bass. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bass. That's down the field. He's got a roll. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Bass. Guy's man complete over the middle. That's Horton. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. Results in a 4th down.
The Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bass. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A final shot before break. Bass. His throw incomplete. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Three, draft all 80. Ready.
Back to Walker on first down. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
For a Seahawks.
And going right back to Walker. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits. Everyone was in the right place.
But following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Riggs, hey, Crash. Cowboy 80. Go.
Hand off here to Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 23 yards, the final tally.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now a 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw. Bass. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. It's 4th down.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Ready.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll get this out to about the 40.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. Looking to throw. Bass. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Throwing to start the drive. Bass. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Okay, ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here we go. Ready?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Hurt. Ready?
Back to throw now on second and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, Crash. Rig, hiking, 18. Ready?
Back to throw. Bass throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for them.
The Seahawks take back over. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. Throwing after the interception. Bass. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Bass. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Quick hitch, complete. It's Horton. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And out now come the Seahawks. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action. Bass. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Wide open receiver complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Bass. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Good
At
check,
the
Matt.
48-yard
Check
line.
the Eagles. Check the Eagles. Hey, Crash. Ready.
Back to throw. Bass. And that is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the
Looking to throw. Bass. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37.
Back to throw. Bass. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bass. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bengals, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Not everything is smooth sailing right now. There is a crack within the locker room that's about to be addressed. They can't afford to see it become a full-blown fracture.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw is Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Darnold. So left side, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. First carry here for Ken Walker. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Walker once more. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. This is Fant on the short completion. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
10 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. And this one's incomplete. The Seahawks sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
3rd and 2. Play action. It's Darnold. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. 1st and 10 at
To the air again, Darnold. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Darnold. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
4th down.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Darnold. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati. So now trying to make amends. After the interception, here's Darnold. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Darnold from the gun. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Another Seahawks. First down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To throw once more on second and 10. Darnold. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And you take a look at the numbers, not much to complain about on that ledger. He has been terrific to this point in the proceedings. Off of play action, Darnold. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. From the 50, it's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now it's second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. What a first half he's putting together. He's over 200 yards receiving already, and he has a first down there. This is Fant on the short completion. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens.
Faking the give, Darnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Seahawks, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Boy, Charles, his offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he rifles one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before the break. Darnold. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's Walker. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 10 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the ground. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Darnold. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Darnold now to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Did they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And Walker has it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 26-yard line.
Now Darnold. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Back to throw, Darnold. And it is caught. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. And out now come the Seahawks. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. They'll start this drive out on the goal. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd love to be those defensive coaches there. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Seahawks, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time.
we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolf. Ready. Shot. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready. Let's go now. Huh. Set up. Check go. Let's go. Ready, ready? Ready? Go. Come on. Set. Hut, hut. Ready? 60 Bison. Sit.
To Motor City, to Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. On the visitor sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Across the field, it is Lions. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 13 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The party started with touchdown catch on that opening drive, looking to build on it as they begin here with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Let's go now.
To the air now on 1st and 10. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The Seahawks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down.
Let's go. Drop throw 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He's been the go-to guy in this first half. Already 3 touchdown receptions as his guys start once more with a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it about the 8. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
If you have him in fantasy, let's just say the week's looking pretty good. 4 first-half touchdowns so far, and he might not be done yet as they begin another drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. His 11th grab of the game, and a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a first down. Back to the air one more time. Get this complete to Horton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. There's that man again. Another catch.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
It's now 4th down.
Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive.
Come on, come on.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Looking complete, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, Seahawks.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the markers. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? And he has been a thorn in the side of the secondary in the first half. You can see by these numbers. He has been a target monster with good reason. See what they do on this drive. 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, Seattle.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That one swung out wide to Walker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible, and so far they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Vikings. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll look to throw. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
And he has been nothing short of magnificent so far in this first half. Defense has not had an answer. He could well be on his way to a career-best performance. Another drive begins here with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. This is caught 2. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They found him a pair of times on that last drive. Perhaps that's a place they'll go a bit more on this drive. They begin 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Ifitu Melifonwu on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down, Seattle.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50s. They'll look to throw again. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him. You look there at the receiving numbers for him in the 1st half. And add on as this drive begins with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
37-yard line.
Back to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st. Touchdown, Seattle. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks
keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. There's that man again. Another pass. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down. Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll drop the throw. That's over. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Lions have come up with the football. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. They might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. And with that, NFL history, that's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw here down the field. will fall. Incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Ready? 19 Tigers.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's taken in by Horton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Street. Cougar 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Okay, ready?
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play.
Let's go now.
And it's third down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Seattle. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll get about 5. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Come on, ready?
Once again, it's Walker. Kenneth Walker. inside the 20. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Strike.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
11 on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Check. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw again. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a...
The Seahawks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Routs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
1st down, Seahawks.
Cannot. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
Back to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. There's that man again. Another catch. To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Seahawks.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.